that Sarfraz would still play. Is there any possibility that he wouldn't? I mean, is he 34, 35? How old is Sarfraz?
There's a question. I'll tell you in a moment. I'll tell you in a moment after I've described this last.
No, I don't think Sarfraz is that old. Rubel Hussein comes in, last ball of the over, smashed. Oh, one bounce, two bounce, up to mid off, no run. One over to go. They need 38 off it. It requires a no ball, free hit, 6, and a lot of other 6s.
Sarfraz is younger than Alistair Cook. He's 31 years and 127 days. He's not ready to be pensioned off.
No, not at all.
Then again, he's not really been scoring runs for a while, so they're saying.
And he's still got, well, he's averaging 33 in ODIs, 37 in tests. He's always seen him more as a white ball.
I think he
enjoys his white ball cricket.
Well, he's always been a good number 7 at tests, man. He scored some, he's scored some brutal runs.
Averaging 37 in tests,
On Crick Tracker, Janat Rahman, thank you so much all, and Sheikh Walid Ahmed, thanks for why. Probably short for your commentary.
That's okay.
Pillsbury Atta asks, why is Mashrafa fielding in close with his injured hand?
Well, I guess that's a good question. I mean, that's where, because he's 35 and our jingle says his knees have gone. I guess he's brave enough to stay in there as that's his normal position.
Getting lots of close-ups on the TV now of Mickey Arthur. That's
looking stormy.
Yeah, not a good sign.
That's not a good sign.
It's like at the football, isn't it? When they crowd around the manager.
Yeah, let's see Sarfraz again.
Well, the Fizz is going to finish the innings off. He's got 4 for 43. And he's up now. Bowled, smashed out to cow corner, one bounce, nearly a little bit further. Would have been caught. Has he not taken a run there? I don't think he did.
He's basically not taking a run. He's saying, "Bear, I'm going to get these 38 runs myself
off 5 balls.
Trust Sinead to get them off 5 balls." Yeah.
Needing a no ball. If he even gets a no ball, that's 137. He gets a 6 off the no ball. He's still short, isn't he?
Needs a lot to happen.
Needs a very lot to happen. Mr. Fizz, the Fizz in. Oh, it's a slower ball. Totally beats Shaheen. He prods at it and goes through to the keeper, no run.
Fizz showing some of his 57 variations. Yeah, that's the slower ball that's bamboozled a lot of people in T20 cricket.
But if he can get this last wicket, he'll get himself a 5-fer.
Be deserved.
Which would be deserved. Who's man of the match today?
Well, we were just discussing this. Andy's gone for
Mushfiqur. I'm sure he will get it. You can always.
The moment of the match has got to be the catch that got Shoaib Malik out. That was the turning point for me.
Yeah, it was.
The Fizz in, driven up to mid off. He's up inside the circle. And there's no run.
It's a batsman's game.
38
they always
3.
go for the batsman, don't they, as player of the match?
Well, they often do. We bowlers toil away, making these situations happen, and you glory boy batsmen just take it all.
Yeah, well, we can have our match finished in 1 ball, mate.
Yeah. Boom.
You get unending chances to fuck it up.
That's why I like being a bowler.
As an all-rounder, can I agree with both of you?
I guess, yeah.
I'm not fit to do either.
The Fizz in, bowls, heaved at by Shaheen. He misses it through the keeper and there's no run. It's not his fault.
Cries of can we play you every week coming from the crowd.
You're getting sacked in the morning.
Well,
it's at least 10 seconds since we saw a close-up of Mickey Arthur. It's time for another one.
Bangladesh have come a long way in the last 10 years. And to a certain degree, why not? They developed well as an ODI side.
Win the previous Asia Cup.
Did they win the previous Asia Cup?
I think they might have done. They're certainly in the final.
Okay. Defended, and the offside by Junaid, and there is 1 ball left.
So what's Mustafizzur going to bowl to try to get this wicket? I reckon a big loopy slower ball full toss on the middle stump. He has a big swing and he misses it.
Something like that.
There you go.
There we go. Close up of Mickey Arthur.
Your wish has been answered.
Sahil says, after this match, will Sarfraz Arthur have a Marino Pogba-like situation? I think Marino has said that Pogba will never captain Manchester United again, hasn't he, or some words to that effect?
Mourinho says a lot of things.
Well, I know.
Yeah, Mourinho's so defensive.
Close up of Sarfraz as well.
Mustafa is in. It's full, and Shaheen decides to block the last ball.
Off the last
with a very full forward defensive out towards the covers. Oh, there's going to be
Buzzers.
overthrows. Buzzers, he's going to get himself a run.
He
He was taking his gloves off and walking off the boundary, but then it was overthrown. I think he ran for one. We can't see because they've gone to the crowd. Bangladesh crowd are very happy. Bangladesh team very happy. My bank account is a little bit better.
A little
off.
bit happier.
And well, betting account anyway. Bangladesh win by 37 runs.
Well done to them.
Indeed. Pakistan came out as favourites, but Bangladesh played all right, and they defended a score of 240. Really.
Do you know what I've learned today, Bear?
What's that?
Always follow you with the bets.
Well,
Never go off on my own.
no.
Had a cheeky little side bet there, and it's gone down.
You went for Pakistan.
I did, yeah. Well, I thought that Shoaib would see. I thought that Shoaib would see them through.
Yeah. Well.
Always follow the bear. I tell you, the bear's tips are well worth listening to. He doesn't make much of it. He's not high stakes roller or anything like that.
Just likes a little bit of a gamble.
Yeah, but if Bear says, take a look at X, take a look at Y, always
Sure.
worth following. That's what I've learnt today. What else have we learnt today about Bangladesh and Pakistan, guys?
I think you've got to give credit to Bangladesh for perhaps a strength in depth that maybe we didn't give them credit for, with Mithun scoring 60, with the missing Shakib Al Hassan and Tamim, and also just a lot of stickability after being 12 for 3, and we were all sitting here looking at our watches thinking we're going to be out of here by 5:30,
Yeah.
and they proved us wrong for the
It's quarter
first
to
time
9.
of many times today.
Do you want to get in touch with the doctor and see how he wants to speak now?
Says
I think he's
he calmed down.
I think he's in transit, but we'll certainly get him sooner or later, and we'll have him he'll be there commenting on the final for us on Friday. Haider Jalal Bear has been in touch and says, you guys have been absolutely brilliant. It might be too sad to tune in on Friday, he's a Pakistan fan, and so thanks for commentating. Hope to hear you all for Australia versus Pakistan maybe. I'm pushing for it. LMAO.
Laugh my ass off.
Awesome, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Haider. You've been great too. Short Third Man says, imagine the plight of the organisers who wanted to have 3 India-Pakistan
denied.
matches
Ah, they
and
got
race
two.
Still find a
in
way.
millions. And Nick Martin casts a doleful note. We can't end on this. He says it's an X-tournament. Is that because Pakistan are not involved in the tournament?
Listen, if Andy's correct and Bangladesh have won it before, they should, they're in a final. It's a final. Anything can happen in a final.
I want to see Courtney Walsh, isn't he, the bowling
We did
coach?
have a shot of him.
We did, yeah, good
Yeah.
old Cuddy.
Yep.
Who must be a contender for the West Indies position. I think he's done a really good job with the Bangladesh bowlers. There's been a noticeable improvement since Courtney Walsh took over, and nice to see the Bangladesh players shaking hands with the chairman of the Bangladesh Cricket Board there. All very jolly and pleasant looking interactions between them. The Bangladeshi fans enjoying themselves now in the crowd, and Bear's enjoying counting his looking at his Betfair
Well,
account.
I'm going to look at my account.
Yeah.
Well, if we're not going to talk to the doctor, we should probably get off air rather quickly.
I will.
All got homes to go to.
Yeah.
Indeed. I've got things to do on the back end of the website.
So anyway, don't join me, but join us, whoever us will be. You guys going to be in on Friday
I'm in
from
on
12:30?
Yes, indeed.
I think Atif will be back in. Disappointed. Perhaps he'll have something to say about.
Well, I'm
Pakistan
sure he
cricket.
will.
Nakul will be in to wave the India flag. We don't have anyone supporting Bangladesh. We were kind of banking on India, Pakistan ourselves with Nakul and Atif.
Well, I'll be supporting Bangladesh. I always support an underdog.
Always support the underdog. And Hendo will be here as well. We'll have our first class lineup on Friday for the final of the Asia Cup.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Well, all that remains to say is Bangladesh won. We've had a good time. I hope you've had a good time, and we will see you again on Friday. Can you line up that theme tune?
Oh yeah, you want the extended remix?
Yes, that's the one. Theme tunes.
That's theme tunes.
Number 2. See you on Friday.
Bye for now.
Unless the doctor comes in, in which case we'll cut off this tune and be straight back with you.
Take guard, man the barricades, patrol the cover boundary. At last the time has come, this is a cricketing emergency. Hear this call to arms for every cricket revolutionary. Take up your bats and stumps for the test match insurgency. At first they tried to silence us, but we would not be silenced. They threatened us with lies, so we threatened them with violence. Che Guevara! Sangakkara, Joseph Stalin, Douglas Jardine, Robespierre, Darrell Hare, Vladimir Lenin, O'Brien Kevin, guerrilla cricket. It's not about the winning, it's about how many rules you break. Even in cricket commentary, this is the best advice to take. Pick guerrilla cricket, it's the finest choice you'll ever make. There's so much more to cricket than red counters and a slice of cake. But first they try to sanitize us and clean up our act. But people like it filthy, and we know that for a fact. Fidel Castro, Lenny Pascoe, Carlos the Jackal, Umar Akmal, Mahatma Gandhi, Grant and Andy, Brendan Behan, Austin Ian, guerrilla cricket. Stick with us, 'cause you know we're not the kind of thing that you see